Thank you. Thank you, Minister. Sometimes in my office I get questions saying that the government is buying coal power from Montana because we're phasing out our coal power. Is that true, Minister?
Oh, that's the famous Facebook false facts. So yeah, I've seen that on Facebook as well, and talking about 196 megawatts of coal-fired electricity from Montana, and it's absolutely false. The Alberta government does not purchase coal-fired electricity from Montana under any arrangement. There's our electricity transmission lines connecting to neighbouring systems, I mentioned before, to allow power to import and export. And Alberta currently has 3 operating interties between Montana, Saskatchewan and British Columbia. And these interconnections are vital to balance supply and demand and to avoid paying high peak prices, which ultimately enhance resiliency in our grid. The Montana, the one you're talking about, the MATL, is the Montana-Alberta tie line. It began operating in 2013, and it is a merchant project owned and operated by Enbridge as a private company. It's not a publicly owned asset, and Enbridge does not recover the cost of the project from ratepayers. Enbridge takes the risk of earning returns on the electricity traded across the border, and Enbridge has said that the project was for connecting wind energy in Montana to Alberta's demand for power. Any restrictions on imports from the line would have impacts on Enbridge's investment as a merchant owner and operator. Last year, Alberta exported on average around 7 megawatts over the MATL line. 2016, Alberta's grid was a net importer of only 3 megawatts. So again, what you've seen is not necessarily very true.
All right. So the concise answer is not true.
Not true, yeah.
Thank you very much, Minister. You know, since we are on the subject of, coal, often, we talk about performance measure 3B on page 65 of the business plan.